this together. Big privilege to be able to share some very powerful information with you right now. One of the things that I've been doing over the last couple of years is I have been following what's been going on in China. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a global economy now. And when we go out and we apply for a job, and even when we conduct business, we're competing with people all around the world. And that's because of the internet and technology. So technology and the internet changes everything. We are no longer dependent on our local communities in order to create an income for our families. But yet at the same time, it's very important to understand what's going on around us in the world, because it really does have an impact on us. And one of the things I've been doing is I've been following the Chinese, and I've been looking to see what they've been doing around the world. And they are on a buying spree. They're buying businesses, they're buying land and homes all around the world at an amazing rate, and they are working extremely hard to establish an economic foundation for themselves, because their currency has been struggling, and it's been struggling for years. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is a direct correlation to those events, because tremendous things are happening right now, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of our own eyes. In fact, if you've ever heard of a family called the Rothschilds, they are a huge financial empire, and they literally own 40% of the world's currency. And quietly kept, they have recently established a cryptocurrency company called LCF with top businessmen in China, and they've integrated LCF with the global financial markets. Now, their main goal is to organize and to stabilize cryptocurrency markets and the online marketing of goods and services. It was announced on the 25th of October of this year that they are starting this cryptocurrency with the financial backing of the Rothschilds Foundation's huge net worth, which is over $1 quadrillion. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, no one fully knows their true wealth, as they are not registered with Forbes billionaire listing, and some conservatively estimate that it's around $500 trillion. The intention is to unify cryptocurrency and online marketing, because here's the thing, excuse me, all of the other cryptocurrencies out there are being mined independently of each other and are not governed by a unified source and body, thus giving rise to arbitrary and self-propelled interests. The results can be disastrous, and we've seen when it comes to Bitcoin that there's been spikes in the price. In fact, it was as high as $1,200. It dropped down to as low as $100. Now it's rebounding. It's about $850 today. It's surging, in fact. And here's the thing. If those cryptocurrencies were supported and sustained and backed by a government, it could literally change everything. And this is one of the revelations that the Chinese government stumbled upon. So here's a question. If Bitcoin crashes again, will it be over for cryptocurrency? Well, we don't know, but we do know this. It's all about innovation, and there's always a better way of doing things. Now, LCF, the chairman, is David Meyer de Roth. He's a sixth-generation Rothschild, and he anticipates in the not-too-distant future a completely cashless society. In fact, there are indications of this all around us right now. It started with debit and credit cards, and then it has gone to online banking. And then, of course, we are also able to do our banking from our cell phone. So we're in a new era of global currency exchange, and in preparation for this age of cryptocurrency, China has decided to join forces with the Rothschilds to build a mega infrastructure. So if we take a look at David Rothschild, we will know that he's a British adventurer, he's an ecologist, environmentalist, and he's the head of Sculpt the Future Foundation, a charity that supports innovations and creativity in social and environmental impact efforts. He's also a member of the Rothschild family. He's the youngest of 3 children, and his middle name, Meyer, is taken from the name of the founder, Rothschild, Meyer Amsel Rothschild. Excuse me one second. So here's the question: how much property does the Rothschild family own? It is said that Rothschild's financial asset amounts to $5 quadrillion. They say that 80% of the wealth of the world and 40% of global currency, they own it, which is a size beyond imagination. And here's the thing: if you go to a website called coindesk.com, you're going to find that many millionaires and billionaires have invested $1.3 billion into the cryptocurrency right now in the marketplace. Well, LCF is building an enormous structure that consists of 170,000 square feet of office and warehouse space. The main Asia International office is located in Hong Kong, and the main China office is located in Tianjin. Now, building the infrastructure can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to fully establish an integrated global currency system with an affiliate member program. That's what they're putting together right now, and that's why you're on this webinar and on this call. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not even in pre-launch. Pre-launch hasn't even started. So you are here at the beginning of the beginning, and you're definitely going to want to thank the person who invited you here today because of the advantage that you have. So the company will be releasing the back office very soon. It could be next week. It could be early part of January 2017. So now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge financial empire. And what happened here just recently on November the 19th is that 300 of the top LCF leaders met with top officials and representatives of the Rothschild Foundation, and that was on November the 19th. Now, the Rothschild family's goal is to build a global kingdom with comprehensive internet, logistics services within a 3-year period through banks, insurance companies, logistics companies, internet shopping malls, trains, and mines. And the LCF cryptocurrency will be used in various fields including finance, tourism, health industry, online shopping, and other services, and can be withdrawn immediately once it has gone live. And so 1 LCF is equal to 3 Chinese yuan. That's what CNY stands for, the yuan. That's about 50 cents in US dollars. LCF is on track to combine the best of network marketing like Amway and the best of Amazon and Alibaba into one house. So if you know much about Alibaba, they had an IPO. It was the biggest IPO in the history of Wall Street. They did over $1 billion the first day. They're a Chinese company that sells all kinds of products online, and LCF is poised to be bigger than all 3 of these combined. How is that even possible? There's a couple of different reasons why it's possible. First of all, it's backed by a government. It's the first time a cryptocurrency has ever been backed by a government. A government that has a population of over 1 billion people. And it has partnered with the wealthiest family on the planet that already has businesses in every area. So when you bring these consumers to a digital currency that will be accepted at businesses all over the world in one day, you've created something that's absolutely exceptional, and that's why we're here today. So LCF company is investing around 600,000 different types of products and services within this network marketing business empire. Now, here's the thing you should understand. Network marketing is huge overseas because people are taught overseas that there's more strength when you work together. It's a form of cooperative economics. Now, in the United States, we're not taught that. We're taught just the opposite, to go out there, to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, and to do it by yourself. But overseas, it's not that way. And so network marketing is probably one of the most effective ways of getting a product or service to consumers, especially outside of the United States. That's why they chose this business model. For over 200 years, the Rothschild family has never been controlled by any country in the world, and it is said to have an independent financial system and operates an integrated financial assets house. It is also said that they currently that they currently own the Federal Reserve banks, and central banks in many countries are actually owned by them. And their interest income alone from issuing national bonds and currencies is said to be an astronomical amount in number as well. And we probably all heard this saying, whoever controls the money controls the world. It is also said that the Rothschild family is involved not only in the financial industry, but also in diamonds, gold, the leisure industry, department stores, oil, and their financial net worth is about $5 quadrillion, owning 30% of US dollars and 40% of the currencies in the world, which is just beyond imagination. There's a rumor that it is similar to 1%. It is similar to the 1-year gross domestic product of the world, and the asset base of this family accounts for 80% of the world's wealth, but no one knows exactly how much it is. So we go through these statistics, ladies and gentlemen, so you can understand how huge and how big this is. Now, Internet Protocol is one of the most important policies of China. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about Bitcoin or digital currency, it's a way that people can transact business around the world for very reduced cost. In fact, you can send $1 million around the world to anyone that you want to for less than $2. If you try to do that through Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and some of those other companies, it would cost you over $100,000 to transfer that money. So digital currency is huge in the world right now. And so China, if you knew anything about Bitcoin, most of the Bitcoin mining, the processing of Bitcoin transactions is actually done by Chinese entrepreneurs. They've got a hold of it because they understand it's part of the future. And so this partnership is proceeding with an ambitious plan of building a global kingdom in the comprehensive online market and logistics services field within 3 years. So LCF, their aim is at unifying the currencies of the world by absorbing finances, insurance, logistics, tourism, electronic business transactions, and various service companies with global membership using LCF, global digital currency, and the Chinese yuan. So how does one get involved with this new cryptocurrency and the mega online store? They get involved through LCF, the only approved source to market to the world. Now here's the thing. What makes this exceptional is that you don't have to buy these coins, ladies and gentlemen. The coins are literally being given to you. And right now, the company is gathering the best leaders around the world, putting these coins in their hands so that when they go live, they will create immediate circulation and demand because they have put the coins in the hands of the leaders. Now, there is a short window in order to participate in everything we're talking about right now. In fact, in China, the window has closed. No one else can register in China. In Korea, no one else can register. We are still able to register where we are for a limited time only. So anyone who registers will receive 1,000 LCF coins valued at about $500 US, and there's no cost whatsoever. Now, if you decide that you want to build a team, you can do that also. That's your choice. When you recommend 20 people or more, and you've built a team of 200 members, so that's 20 people plus 180, that's 200 members, you'll be paid 20,000 coins worth $10,000, and you become what's called a team leader. So one of the things you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, because we are growing very fast, we have several very strong leaders in our team right now. So since each person only needs 20 people, there's no need for you to refer more than 20 yourself. What you would do is you would select 5 leaders out of your group, and you would help them get their 20. And this is the proper way to do it if you want to advance through these bonus payments that I'm going to show you right now. So the next level is when you have 5 team leaders who have also done what you did. They've all referred 20 people each, and they built a team of 200 people total. Then you become a city leader. You receive 100,000 coins worth $50,000. The next step is when you have 5 city leaders in your team. You'll be paid 500,000 coins worth $250,000, and you'll become a provisional leader. And finally, when you have 5 provisional leaders in your team, you'll be paid 2.5 million coins and 1.2 million in US, and you become a state leader, which is the highest rank. Now, let's give you details on exactly how you register. First thing you're going to do, you're going to get back in contact with the person who invited you on the call today. And they're going to tell you where to send the information. And this is what you're going to need to send them. You're going to be sending in this information all in caps. Now, I do need to mention this to you. This is an early promotion. It has been extended to a day-to-day basis. As I mentioned, it has already closed in a few countries, but right now it's still open here. And this promotion will end at any time without prior notice. So we're going day to day. So if you're going to do something, you need to do it ASAP. You probably want to take care of this immediately after you get off this call. Okay, so in all caps, you're going to provide this information in this order: your last name, your first name, and your middle name. The reason we're doing it like this is because this is the way the Chinese do it. Last name, first name, middle name, in all caps. And then your gender. It'll be S for female, M for male. Your mobile phone number, preceded, starting with your country code. In the United States, it would be 001. Then one of these ID numbers can be your passport number, can be your driver's license number, it can be your state ID number. Now, you may say, well, Mark, suppose I don't want to send them this information. Well, you need to come up with some kind of number, and you need to know what that number is, because guess what? That's going to be your ID number with the company. Next, if you have your sponsor's ID number, you'll provide that. If you don't have your sponsor's ID number, you will provide your sponsor's name. Last name, first name, middle name. This is the information that you're going to need to send to the person who invited you on the call. They will tell you, actually, the person who invited you on the call will tell you where to send this information, and you want to make sure that you send it all. All right? Last name, first name, middle name, all in all caps. Your gender, F for female, M for male. Your mobile phone number, starting with your country code. And then you're going to need an ID number. It can be your passport number, your driver's license number, or your state ID number. Then you'll provide your sponsor's ID number if you have it. And if you don't have it, then you will at least provide your sponsor's name. That's the person who referred you to this call and shared this information with you. So very clear instructions, ladies and gentlemen. You absolutely want to contact the person immediately after you get off this call so you can register right away. So our team is exploding. In fact, we had someone in our team who registered over 1,800 people today. And this is all about empowering individuals. And here's the thing, we have no cost. All right, so what does that mean? We have nothing to lose, but we can put ourselves in a position to gain tremendously. And that's what this is all about. Once this promotion is over, anyone who wants to participate, they will need to pay. They will have to purchase the coins. We don't have to do that because we're here at the beginning, and because of the connection and relationship that you have with the person who invited you on this call, you absolutely want to thank them for doing that for you. All right, so that's all I have at this point. What I want to do is I would like to see if we can bring on our main contact to the program, Mrs. Crystal Cho, and she's out in California right now. And I want to see if we can get her on the line to share with us a little bit. Stand by. And so the thing I need for everyone to do is to press mute